MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Iowa Cubs and the Columbus Clippers. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Greg Early gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny? To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eddie James. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Now a move over to first, and the runner back.
Come on, big dog, keep it rolling.
Here's the first pitch.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Michelle is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Next up is Eddie James. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And it's fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
To 1 and 2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
3 and 2, full count.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3 and 2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And the payoff pitch lifted the other way to left center.
You're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
Gill finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Next, here is Eddie James. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play. Up next, Eddie James. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Volpe, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, that ball's hit hard. Good job.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked in that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Isan Diaz sent packing for the second out of the inning. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retired.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind it, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Clippers get their 20th home win this year. Greg Early earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Sam Wolf earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. Time for baseball. baseball of the minor league variety. The show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Iowa Cubs and the Columbus Clippers. Division rivals do battle. Next. Eli Morgan, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Ready now is Rolando Gil, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Cesar Hernandez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Ball 1.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Stewart will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now to the plate, here is Gary King, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Into the box, Kevin Padlock. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. To check in with an average still south of 230. 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looked so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
He's set. The 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Fouled off. The pause and the 0-2. King on second, Wheel at first, 2 out in the inning. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Tyler Freeman comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Changeup, ball strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Eric Haas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So the next to bat will be Sean Michelle, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, come on now.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Pitch is popped up. Wins over to his left. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We play 2 full. All tied at 1-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Rolando Gil. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to 3rd.
And they're runners at the corners now. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-2 the count. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate is Kevin Padlo, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Big spot right here. Gotta find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
I got the count.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
So he got him swinging. Kevin Padlo becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 3rd. Xander Wheel is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
The count now at 2-1 from the stretch.
That's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. To the plate now, Nolan Jones. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Line, that's a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate, and that'll cut it to a 7-3 ball game now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's ball 2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Wheel at second. Jones on at first with 2 down. Fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runner back standing. Pickoff move to second. And a dive, but he's back in. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And another foul ball. And he'll he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Leading off the inning, it'll be Eric Haas, and they could use a spark from him here.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's one down now. Into the box, Sean Michel 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rolando Gil. He doubled his last time up. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
All right, here we go now.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Digging in next, Gary King struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Padlo. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt.
This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Iowa leads it 7-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Xander Wheel. Slow bouncer to the right side. 0-1 pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. 0-2 once more. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tejada is there, and he has it for the first out. Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would.
Well, the die was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Iowa Cubs led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Eddie James hangs win number 11 on his line as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Eli Morgan allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
On 9 hits, 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Iowa Cubs and the Columbus Clippers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Carlos Vargas will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And he'll dive back in safely. First offering on its way. Eddie James comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Popped him up. Haas has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Eddie James. This is line to left. Herring is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Stepping in once again is Eddie James. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Oh boy, how do those hands feel?
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A dive, but he's back. There he goes. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So they can't get to strike him out, throw him out, double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Next up, Gavin Sheets trying here to plate the tying run from second. The 2-2. Runner goes for third. Got him swinging. The throw. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very... And now here is Eddie James, singled in his last at-bat.
Eddie James.
Now here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Hey, drive it deep, big doc. Here we go.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-0 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
In the air now, out to left. Herring will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Hey, which is normally the case in these close ones. You have a one-run game, a 2-1 decision. Really good pitching and defense in this one, and a lot of really good execution made this a fun game to watch.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Iowa came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adam Morgan earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Steve Ware hammers down.